Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be teaching us how to pass our problem accounts. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching us how to pass our problem account. So with that, starting with that, for you to pass a prop firm, you actually need to get a prop firm. So, or you even need to know what prop firms are. Most of us would have known, most of you getting a prop firm would have known. Why those who are just starting or who are just entering the game won't even know what prop firm is. So prop firms are accounts, or let me say firms, that gives you big money to trade. For example, there are firms or companies, let me say companies, that give you a huge money to trade. For example, $5,000, $10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, and so on and so forth. So when they give you these accounts, when they give you this money, they want you to trade and make profits. Then you guys split the profits. So don't be scared when they say splitting the profits. It doesn't mean you do all the work and they'll take 50% and you take 50%. No. So different firms have different ways of splitting, but the least I've seen is 70 to 30. You'll be taking the 70, while the prop firm will be taking 30%, or 80-20. You the trader, you'll take the 80%, while the prop firms are going to take 20%. So yeah, that's that for that. So for them to give you live accounts to start trading, they'll test you first with demo accounts. So they'll test you with demo accounts. They'll give you, okay, let's say for example you are getting a 100k account. When you get the 100k account, they'll say you should make some certain amount, which is for example they'll tell you to make 8%. Some will tell you to make 8%, some will tell you to make 10% in the first test, which is also called phase 1 or first phase. So they'll say you should make 8% on the first account, on the first phase, which is $8,000 on a $100,000 account. So the to make $8,000. Once you make that $8,000, that's all for that account. They'll close down the account and give you a new account, a new demo account for the second test or the phase 2. So when they give you a new account for the phase 2, there is also a target for you to meet on that too, which is 5%. Are going to make 5%. So stage just like, it's called the verification phase. They know you passed the phase 1. Okay, let's say you passed phase 1 now. They don't want to be thinking that you just gambled your way to pass the phase 1. They want to be sure that you can actually handle these big funds. So they'll give you a verification stage, which is the phase 2. Then the stage you make 5%, which is $5,000. So once you pass that, that's all. Then you do your KYC. After doing that, they'll give you a live account and you trade, make your profits, and you split the profits. That's all. So you might be wondering, how do they make money if they are just taking only 20%? So most of these prop firms, they copy your trades. So they copy your trades and they use bigger funds with bigger lot size and bigger risk management. So when they copy your trades, all you have to do, before they copy your trade, they'll make sure you are a very good trader to know that, okay, this trader I'm trying to copy his trade, hope is going to make me win trades, or is going to make, they will need to know if you are allowing them win more trades or lose more trades. So when they see that you're a very good trader, they'll start copying your trades and they'll start making more money, so they'll be able to pay you and other traders. So that's how prop firm works. So apart from the testing, though, there are also rules. There are rules. They will tell you don't lose 5% in a day, and they'll also tell you they'll tell you don't lose 5% in a day, which is called daily drawdown. So daily drawdown means when your account is below your balance point. So let's say the balance now, you got 100k accounts, the balance is 100,000. You must not lose $5,000 in a day. So you can lose 4,000, then close, don't trade again for the day till the next day, but don't lose 5,000 a day. Losing 4,000 a day is too much. That's like bad risk management, but I'll get to that. But you must not lose 5,000 in a day, which is called daily drawdown. And they have what is called maximum drawdown, which is 10% maximum drawdown. So if your account is $100,000, your balance must not. So I don't know. There are days that you have. There are times you have losing streaks, or months that you have losing streaks. So when you're having that losing streaks from 100,000, I don't know whatever you're risking. Yeah, maybe whatever take trade, lose it, hit stop loss, or you lose that trade. It keeps on reducing. 100,000 keeps on reducing to 99,000, 98, 97. So they just don't want you to hit $90,000, which is minus 10%. So that's what they mean by maximum drawdown, 10%. So that's just it. There are lots of prop firms available with different rules, but these are like the two simple rules, two easier rules that you need to follow. Don't lose 5% daily, don't lose 10% overall. That means your balance must not drop from $100,000 to $90,000. That's that for the maximum drawdown. So moving to different types of prop firms. The different types of prop firms we have. Let me list the trusted firms, so I know that yes, I can vouch for this, and you guys can go ahead. I think I might put the link down below in the description, so you can register in case you need to get one yourself. So we have FTMO, which is like that they've been in the game since for a while. I have HTMO, they are the first, and then funded next. I'm giving for myself now. I'm listing, giving this list like in my own way. Excuse me. I'm giving this list in my own way. We have FTMO, funded next, and we have Fivers, 5ERS, Fivers. We have funding pips. We have good funded. We have aqua funded. We have blue guardian. So that's like these are 7 different prop firms. So those are the ones I can vouch for. That yes, trade with them. Okay, we also have instant funding. Number 8. They are known as instant funding. A very good firm too. I'm funded with them. I have an account with them. So these are the 8 prop firms I can vouch for. So yeah, that's all for the prop firm. Getting to know the prop firm, or what meaning of prop firm is. So now let's get to the next topic, which is let's get to the next topic, which is how to pass our prop firm accounts. Prop firm accounts. So number one, you have to be a good trader. So that's just what I can put there as my first. You have to be a good trader in the essence that, okay, for me now, there's something I call 10 trade rules. I got that from Dax, this Dax, or Dax the trader. I got that from him. So 10 trade rules is, you have to be sure, you have to be good enough and be sure that whenever you're taking trades or whenever you're losing, you won't lose 10 trades in a row. That's like that's the best way to train yourself. Make sure you don't lose 10 trades in a row. Because if you're losing 10 trades in a row, then something is wrong. You're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. So whatever you need to do, make sure that you trained yourself, you've selected whatever strategy you want to use, stick with it. Know that okay, it's only this strategy I'm trading, I'm not trading any other strategy. Then after you've chosen the strategy, backtest it for, like, you can take 50 to 100 trades during the backtesting section. Do that. So after backtesting, you would know that okay, this strategy is working well for me. Or I have, okay, your win rates, that okay, I have 60% win rate, I have 70% win rate, I have 30% win rate, I have 40% win rate. So you choose the one that works best for you. So after you've done that, you know that okay, yes, yeah, you've passed that stage. Now the next stage for you now is I'm gonna write this down. You need to be a good trader, or be sure, okay, be a good trader in the sense that you won't lose won't lose 10 trades in a row. Okay, then our second topic or subtopic is risk management. So after you've backtested, you've chosen your strategy, you know that okay, you won't lose 10 trades in a row. The next thing for you to check out is your risk management. You need to be a very good risk taker. Though we have different type of risk takers. You can either be a conservative trader or a conservative risk taker. And we also have the aggressive trader or aggressive risk taker. So many of the our traders out there on Twitter, Instagram, most of them are the aggressive risk takers or aggressive traders. If you notice, most of them will put in huge sum of money just to make a little amount of money, or they are risking huge sum of money just to make a little sum of money. Can be risking $30,000 just to make $15,000, $10,000. To me, it doesn't make sense, but to them, they are winning. As long as you're winning, I have no issues with that. So to me now, I'll go with 1:2, 1:3 risks to reward. So risk to reward is when you are risking a particular amount to make another particular amount. So for example now, risks to reward 1:3, 1:3 RR or 1:3 risks to reward is me risking. So whenever I take a trade on my prop firm, I always risk 1%. So I'm risking 1:3 RR simply means risking 1% to make 3%. So let's still continue with our example using the 100k account. Let's say I got the 100k account and I want to risk 1%, which is $1,000. If the trade goes well, I'll make 3%, which is $3,000. But if the trade goes against me, I'll be losing $1,000 and my balance will be back to $99,000. My balance will be down to $99,000. Sorry, excuse me, which is minus 1% drawdown or minus 1% maximum drawdown and minus 1% daily drawdown for the day. That means I'm losing 1% for that day. And you know, our rule is must not lose 5%. Let me write it down. Daily DD. Daily DD is 5%. Then we have the maximum DD, which is 10%. So you must not lose 5% daily and you must not lose 10%. So if I lose 1%, which is minus $1,000, I've lost 1% out of the 5%. I still have 4% more to go. So that means I can still take 4 more trades. Then for that day, I can still take 4 more trades for the day. The maximum daily drawdown is 10%, which means I still have 9 more trades to take before I get to the maximum daily drawdown. So why I'm why I'm explaining this is there are times that you be in a losing trades. Let me go back to these 10 losing trades now. So let's say, for example, we have trader A and we have trader B. So trader A here, is risking is 1:3 RR, 1:3 risk to reward taker. Then we have trader B, which is 1:1, 1:1 risk taker. So now trader A takes a trade. So let's say trader A takes a trade, or okay, they both have $100,000 accounts. They both have he has $100,000 accounts. And put it here, $100,000 account. And trader B too has his $100,000 account. Okay, so for trader A now, they both take they are both taking same trades, and they both lost their first 5 trades on different days. So let's say they are risking 1% per day. Let's say they took a trade on Monday, they lost. They took another trade on Tuesday, they lost, done for Tuesday. Took another trade on Wednesday, lost, done for Wednesday. That's 1% till Friday. Their first 5 trades, they lost it, which is minus. They are going to be down minus 5%, but they still have 5 more trades to go due to the maximum daily drawdown. I'm sorry, due to the maximum drawdown. So now they are down to 100,000 minus 5,000 minus $5,000 is $5,000 is equal to $95,000. $95,000. Then these two, same thing. We have this. So we have this. We both have equal to $95,000. So this is a 1:3 risk takers. So let's say the next 5 trades. So this is still phase one for trader A. This is phase one for trader B. So they have to make $8,000 to pass their first test or their first phase. This one is to make $8,000 to pass the first test or first phase. So this one now, the next 5 trades, he won it. This one too, trader B2, next 5 trades is able to win it. So next 5 trades, that's 100. Sorry, we now have $95,000 or $95,000 in our balance, and $5,000 plus. So if you should win one trade, it's making $3,000. Okay, I'll come back to this. If he wins one trade, if he wins one trade, if he wins one trade, it's making $3,000. So and it's risking $1,000. So $1,000 times three. $1,000 that is risking times three. 1:3 times this three that is here is going to give us $3,000. $3,000. So now for one trader is winning, is getting $3,000. So let's say he now wins the next 5 trades, it's going to be getting $15,000, because 3,000 now is going to be $3,000 plus times 5. 5 is next 5 trades that is going to take, but the next 5 takes it took, and he won them, which is $15,000. 3 times 5 is 15, so we have $15,000. Good. So now we're not going to take this $15,000. These are our profits plus our balance, $95,000. So here that's going to be $15,000 is equal to so 95,000 plus 15,000. We're going to have $110,000. $110,000. So now this guy has passed phase one. Now let's come back to this guy. So this one too, for every trade that is winning, is making $1,000. Or for every trade he's taking, is risking $1,000. But since it's 1:1, if he's taking one trade, is making 1,000, and he's also losing. If he loses, he's losing 1,000. So for the next of his 5 trades, he's winning $1,000 each. So $1,000, I'm going to have $1,000 times 5. This 5 is the 5 days that he won, which is going to give us $5,000. Why is he getting $5,000? Because he risked one to make one. He's risking 1,000 to make 1,000. This one here is risking 1,000 to make 3,000. So this one is risking 1,000 to make 1,000. So now he's having $5,000 profit for his 5 trades. So now, and his balance is $95,000. So $95,000 plus $5,000 he made equal to $100,000. So now he's out of drawdown. Good. He's out of drawdown. That's good for him. But he's not still meeting up with this guy, because this guy has passed his phase one and has is going to the second phase, second test, but this should still be battling to get to $8,000. He needs 8 more trades to win before he can get to 8,000. When this just with just 5 trades, he has covered up his losses and he has even passed his accounts. So this guy is not, you won't, I won't say this guy is rushing, because some of you will say, oh, this one is rushing, he's taking his trades, he's rushing his trades so he can quickly pass this test and start making money. No, I won't say it's rushing. This is a very good risk to reward. This is a very good way to trade. It's because with this you don't even need to you don't need to win all your trades. You don't need to win every day. With just 3 4 trades that you win and you're good to go. So let's say out of 10 trades you are losing 6 or you lost 7. The remaining 3 or 4 will cover up for you and give you more profits after coming out of drawdown. So, but this guy here, this you will have to first come out of drawdown, then I start thinking of how to pass his phases. So those are the type of traders we have, or type of risk takers we have. So you have to be very good with your risk management. Whatever trade you are taking, don't even risk more than 1%. So you'll be able to take more trades. That's what I would advise you for the risk management. Don't risk more than 1%. You can still risk 0.5. Depends on your win ratio or your risk to reward. I don't know. Some traders, their risk to reward is 1:5, 1:10, 1:20 safe. So with those ones that are risk reward is 1:20, they can risk 0.5%. So that's how different traders, different ways. But I'm showing you the easy way to pass your prop firm, and which is also the way I use to pass all my accounts that I have in the past and recently also. So the next topic now, that'll be all for this. Then, when following your risk management or when you're risking, always stick to 1% per trade. When okay, let's say you get the account, get the $100,000. Make sure you've made plans for the account. You know that okay, with this account I'm getting on, I just want to risk 1% throughout. Either I pass the account or I blow the account. Know that today you risk 1%, tomorrow you risk 0.5, another day you risk 0.3, another day you risk 0.2. No, stick to 1%, because let's okay take a trade, you lose. Okay, let me do an example again. Let's say you take a trade using $100,000 account. $100,000 account. Good. So you take a first trade, you lose 1,000, you'll be down. First trade, first trade minus 1,000, minus $1,000. Then second trade, you now decided to risk 500, or you decided to risk 300. Second trade, second trade, you're risking 300, and you now, let's say you now win you win the second trade, and but your risk to reward is 1:3, 1:3 RR. So you're risking 300, you win 1:3, that's 900. So you make $900. You win the trade, you make $900. Then you have, oh, I made a mistake here, minus $1,000, so you're having $99,000. $99,000, yeah. So the second trade, you risked 300, which is 0.3 of your account, out of fear, thinking that okay, you don't want to quickly blow up this account. You risk 0.3. You win the trade, which is 1:3. You make 900. You risk 300 to make $900. So add it back to the 99,000, which is going to be equals to $99,900. See, you're not still out of drawdown. You still need like $100 to be out of drawdown. But if it's someone that risked the same 1% again on the second trade and he made 1,000, and made $1,000, and made $1,000, we'll be making $3,000 times 3. That's one issue, because of 1:3. That's going to be giving $3,000. This is going to be 90,000. In first trade, he lost 1,000. He has 99,000 as the balance. Then now 99,000. 9,000 plus $3,000 that you won or you got that's $102,000. So you see the difference. This one, yeah, risked 1,000 on his first trade. This one also risked 1,000 on his first trade. He lost. They both lost their 1,000. They both lost their first trade. Brought them down to $99,000. $99,000. So the second trade, this one risked 300 out of fear because it was not being consistent with the risks that it was meant to follow through. He risked 300, but he won the trade. Got 900. That's 99,900. Why? This other one still stuck to his 1% risk and stick to his 1% risk and won the next trade, which gave him $3,000 plus the 99,000 balance. He made $102,000. So now you see the difference. So with this kind of person, now it would be gingered to risk 1% again. That okay, he has. So let's say this same guy got gingered again, risked third trade, got gingered, risked 1%. 1%, which is $1,000, and he lost the trade. That's going to give him minus $1,000, and it's going to give him minus $1,000. Now he's back to $98,900. $98,900. But this other guy, this one, let's say he also took his third trade, lost the took his third trade and lost the trade too. He's going to get minus $1,000. So which is going to give him, let me calculate for now. Okay, I'm going to third trade. Try to specify it so you guys don't make a mistake. Second trade, third trade. So now balance is $102. $102. So we have $102 on auction. Minus $1,000 that he lost. Let's give him 101. At least he's still in profits of 1% plus. So this one, he didn't enter drawdown, he's still in profit of 1%. So let's say they took the fourth trade. So out of fear, he went down, reduced his risk to 0.5, risking $500, and he won. He's going to make 1,500. So let's say now this is the fourth trade. His balance is this thing. Okay, he risked $500. He made $1,500. 1:3 RR plus $1,500. $1,500. So now we're going to be having 98,900 plus 1,500. That's going to give us $100,400. Okay, so now congratulations, it's out of drawdown. It's out of drawdown. Why this one? For the fourth trade. He has $101 as a balance. 101. So plus, he took his fourth trade, also won his fourth trade, which is 1:3, and that $3,000. So $3,000. $3,000 going to be having $104,000. Now you see the growth of this guy, and you see the growth of this guy. this would pass his account on time. That's why most traders are like this, or most traders, trading prop firms that are not passing their prop firms are like this guy here. They would take a certain rate on their first trade. When they lose, they reduce the risk and take a, and when they win, the wins, whatever they got or whatever profit they get would not be enough to cover up for the first loss they had, which is not making sense to me. So when you want to, if you want to pass your prop firm, or when you're taking a good trade, it's not even not only on prop firms, even on your live accounts, this is the best way to go. Stick to 1% that you're risking, or whatever percentage you want to risk, stick to it. I know that yes, once you are making profits, you'll be making more to cover up for the losses you have had before, or the losses you are going to have in future. So this one now, this guy can still lose 4 trades and will still be on $100,000. But if this guy loses just a single trade itself, is back to drawdown. And something with prop firms, when you are in drawdown, it always messes up with your mind. You don't want to be in that loss. You always want to revenge trade and make your money back, or stay above that 100,000, or whatever account you buy, maybe it's 10,000. You always want to stay above the actual balance, which would make you want to overtrade. It will make you want to, yeah, it will make you want to overtrade, take trades for no reason, or revenge trade, which is not good for traders. You're not supposed to be a revenge trader or overtrade. So that's why this way is the shitty way to pass a prop firm. Sorry, why this is the best way to pass the prop firm account. So yeah, so that's how I passed my accounts. All I needed to do was just be a very good trader, and don't I'm not losing 10 trades at all. So these two are supposed to be two different topics. So let's still put it as this: be a good trader, don't lose 10 trades in a row, then hold your risk management very tight. Like, let's be your best friend. So that's all. Make sure you're not losing more than 1% per trade. So you'll be able to have, for those that trade like 3-4 times in a day, you'll be able to have more chance to trade, take more trades. But like when you're losing 2%, 3%, you'll not be able to take more trades. Once you even lose 2%, 3%, the emotion, the fear would have gotten into your body, and you would now reduce your risks to 0.5 or 0.3%. So you want to risk in $300 or $500 when you're risking 1,000 before, because of fear of not blowing up your accounts. So that's that for that. So that's how I passed my account, or these are the things I did to pass my account. And on the screen here are proofs of trades that I took, risking 1% to make 3%. Sometimes I go with 1:4% if I'm very sure of the direction or the trend of the market with that particular pair. So that's what I do. So thank you for watching the videos. I would upload more videos like this for us to, more educational videos like this for us to learn how to be a good trader. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.